PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday afternoon, the 24th day of November. On this date, in 2001, we had over 36 tornadoes in Alabama, but not today. Raining, but no severe weather. The air nice and cool and stable. Let's go right to some Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. Rain falling at the Coleman Skycam location. And we noticed that they're hovering only around 50 degrees. It's a cool rain falling. Pretty much the same deal in Gadsden. That's the Etowah County Skycam there. We've got rain falling with temperatures only in the upper 40s at midday. And up in the Great Tennessee Valley in Huntsville, rain falling on traffic there driving along Memorial Parkway. And that light rain will continue for an hour or so. Here's our water vapor satellite shot. You can see the impulse coming through the state today. Once this thing passes the middle of the week, looks really nice. Temperatures today, 50s over North Alabama, nice and warm down south. We got some low 70s down there near the Florida line. But we'll see a new surge of cool air dropping in behind the band of rain showers today. So highs will drop into the 50s. Of course, that's where they are today. But lows will likely be below freezing by daybreak Wednesday. And there's the rain we're dealing with at 1:14 this afternoon. It's raining at that point in places like Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Gadsden, Cullman, Aniana, Jasper. But the rain has ended back in northwest Alabama, so you can see we'll have a couple of hours of rain, and that'll be about it. We figure amounts of about a quarter inch seem likely. Maybe some spots getting a little more. In fact, there's the storm totals, and that is suggesting some amounts around 1/2 inch up in Marion and Winston counties of northwest Alabama. But again, so far down to the south of that rain band, not much has happened today. And over the next 5 days, this is the expected rain. This is valid through Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. And I might have to dispute this. I don't know where these guys are coming up with 3.5 inches, and I guess that would be with the event Friday. We'll have the second rain Friday of this week, but I'm just not totally convinced that thing can squeeze out 3 inches of rain. I think today, a quarter inch, maybe a half inch on the high side, and the deal Friday, 1/2 inch average, maybe 1 inch on the high side. But we'll see. We'll watch it as it gets closer. Here's the modeling. This is the 12Z GFS at noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. About 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see a trough over the east. That's been a familiar fixture for the past couple of months, and we'll keep an eye on the big trough off the Southern California coast. But down below that, it'll be a beautiful day, sunny and cool, with highs in the 50s. Wednesday, we'll start the day around freezing with a clear sky and light wind and probably 20s, and then warm up into the upper 50s. And again, for those of you traveling, you can see that much of the country is in good shape. A little bit of snow around the Great Lakes and the lake effect snow bands up in Erie and Buffalo. And really, the wettest weather in the country is going to be in places where it typically doesn't rain much. In Phoenix, in Los Angeles, and maybe Las Vegas on Wednesday. Hopefully that will not cause too many airport delays in case you're inbound to that part of the country. And Thanksgiving Day. Our weather here looks good. We'll call it partly sunny with low 60s. That's not too far from average. Cold weather continues up in the northeast, and again, probably some valley rain and mountain snow for the Rockies, but not a major storm. And then Friday, the big shopping day, here comes that next surge of rain coming in here with a jet max coming through, and again, that suggests a surface low near Huntsville. So we'll certainly mention rain likely Friday, and I guess there could be some thunder, but the instability is just marginal, certainly no severe weather. And yeah, we might pick up an inch on the high side, but I think the numbers there Friday, 1/2 to 1 inch look good. So, you know, if you figure a quarter to 1/2 inch today, 1/2 to 1 inch on Friday, that doesn't add up to the 3.5 inches on the HPC graphic. But certainly we'll take whatever we can get. And again, I cannot guarantee that rain is going to be over in time for the high school playoff games Friday night. A very real possibility the rain will not be over, so rain gear will be appropriate for that. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, interesting look. We've got the polar trough to the north, the southern branch with a trough out over New Mexico. And, you know, sometimes you see that could set up an ice storm for somebody. But this is not the middle of winter. This is November. At the moment, the surface chart there Saturday shows the better chance of rain south of Montgomery. For the Iron Bowl and Tuscaloosa, will maintain a dry forecast, partly sunny with highs in the 50s. And then Sunday, trough looks pretty good back off to the west, a little more robust, and now the GFS is going to bring in rain to much of the state on Sunday. For the moment, our forecast is dry. I would not be shocked if this is the correct solution. We'll kind of phase in a chance of rain Sunday, and you have to Note there that there could be some snow back in Texas, maybe from Fort Worth west back toward Abilene and Mineral Wells and San Angelo, places like that, back in the colder air. And Monday of next week, a week from today, that impulse is on out of here. It's going to be an active, unsettled pattern, I think, as we get into December. We'll go to December 3rd. Now the GFS showing a nice trough to the west, and if that's right, that looks like a good soaking rain. Maybe some snow back in the cold air for Tulsa and Fayetteville and places like that, if that's right. And then at the end of the forecast on December the 10th, again, you can see the polar vortex going nowhere over Canada, delivering the cold air in that little pesky southern branch. And boy, that's going to be hard to identify those kind of things. And certainly we can't do it 16 days in advance, but you can see how just signs of shallow cold air getting in here and overrunning and just all kind of mischief. So it sure looks like December could be a very interesting month in the old weather office. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.